Hello and welcome to the first episode of Slice of Pie in the new set. Now, this light is very yellow and I will fix that as soon as I find the white bulbs from my old set. But this is it. GamerGods and I spent a lot of time last night working on all of this, which is going to make Let's Play recordings so easy to record, not to mention voiceover work, because those soundproofing panels definitely do their job. That being said, this angle right here is one that I'm testing for Slice of Pie. In fact, there's actually another 2 angles once we're all set up that I'm actually going to be able to do, which is pretty cool. But I think this one with the PC in the background, it looks pretty awesome, especially since we've definitely done a lot more tech stuff as of recent on the channel. So, as you can imagine, in Pie news, we're moved in. We have a set, we have stuff, we're recording videos, we're working on stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, to be completely honest. I need to grab the caffeine that's behind the camera. God damn it. I can't get out. All right, energy. As you can see, we have now officially moved in. We've actually got a set. We've got our computers. We have 1 gigabit internet. But that's because this light's like overpowering. In fact, actually, it actually looks a little bit better. So we'll go with that. But we're gonna replace that bulb, and then I'm also gonna get another one of these stage lights because I love them. And I need more of them. So yeah, set works, mic, it's here. We'll see how it all records, how bad the echo is. Facing this way, there's no echo, but facing that way, there's gonna be a little bit of it. But since the microphone's so close to my face, hopefully that's not a problem. Other than that, there should be a moving vlog probably Wednesday, if I can get that edited together before work kills me. And I think that's it actually for now. I do want to edit together Nova Build Part 2 because, as you can see, it's very well built up and there is more coming on that. It's just a matter of me getting materials, I guess, to do the final mod and the final upgrade. So that is happening. It's gonna be really cool when it's done, so look forward to that. But probably moving vlog, then Nova Build Part 2, and then whatever else I had before the move, we'll get in there. But we also still have to focus a lot of time and effort into unpacking all the boxes and getting the sets other than this one set up, because there's gonna be a living room set which will allow us to actually record from a couch in a relaxed position, which is not an uncommon style, but it is definitely one that I'm excited that we get to do. And I think that pretty much wraps it. Oh wait, no, there is one more thing. One more thing. We are going to be redoing the channel's art very, very soon. I mean, new set, new style. We've been really working hard on the channel lately, and we've been seeing a lot of growth thanks to you guys, and I really appreciate it. And so I'm personally going to be doing a lot of art for the channel. I'm going to be actually trying to work with 3D art. I decided between the 3D and the 2D that I was going to do a 3D art style, and then I'm going to try something. There may be a video of me trying to make 3D art into 2D art almost. Like, I'm going to animate it in 3D, and then I'm going to drop frames and do all sorts of wizardry to make it look like it's really 2D. So that's coming. It's gonna definitely be a lot of work on my end. I don't even have my drawing tablet set up yet, just FYI. So it's gonna take me a little while to actually get the textures and everything done, unless I do them really simple. So without further ado, let's go into the game news, because we actually have one big story to talk about, and then we'll go into the tech news. Game news. The Witcher 3 might actually be coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is interesting because none of the Witcher games have actually ever made it to a Nintendo console. That also being said, I will be a little surprised, as The Witcher 3 is a pretty difficult game to run. I do own it on PC and would pick it up on Switch just to see if it's even possible, to be completely honest. I would enjoy that game quite a bit, and having it portable might mean I actually might beat a Witcher game for once, since I've had 1, 2, and 3, and I haven't completed a single one of them. Let me know if you guys want me to actually play 1 through 3 on the channel. They'd be long Let's Play series. I may even have to do them like in a live stream format, but hey, I've got the internet to do it. And this is kind of like a Nintendo falling flat on their face due to oversight. Mario Maker isn't going to let you partner up with your friends to do the competitive course playing online. It's particularly weird because, well, they used to be you could only play with your friends online. Now, honestly, I don't know why this is a limitation. I could get that they don't want players just like a party of 2 going in and tag teaming the competition, because it looks like there's actually interaction, like you could block players, you could steal power-ups, etc. So it does seem like that might be where their mind was, but unfortunately that's not really a good method. It's just people like, let's just say if PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and I need a 4th person. God, I can't even think of them. Let's just say those people, this plus a 4th person. Oh, here, we'll throw Cry in there for all those retro fans. Say they wanted to play 4 on 4 like cooperative. They would not be able to do it, and that's disappointing, especially because you've got games like Chicken Cow or Cow. Yeah, I think it's Chicken Cow, where that whole thing is that, or Overcooked, where you just partner up with your friends and you play. It's the cooperative and the competitive, just it makes more sense to be able to party up. That being said, it is not a hard lock, if that makes sense. Nintendo has the ability to do it afterward, and they probably will, now that they see the backlash it's caused that they don't have the feature at present. I'm gonna guess update 1, Nintendo Direct, now you can play with friends. And I guess now it's time for the tech news. Now, this year at the con, we did see quite a bit for liquid cooling, which is actually pretty awesome. I just actually recently got into high-end liquid cooling. In fact, I'll show some B-roll of Nova, my liquid cooled build, which is still being improved, but still pretty cool. That being said, Corsair did reveal that new liquid cooling line, and my God, I wish that was out when I started, to be honest. This line, like, I'm gonna throw 2 graphics on the screen. I actually did some investigation. Corsair's solution is actually much cheaper, still with hardline, than EK, which I went with EK for mine because, well, they're the best known brand, and therefore they are the best. Actually, they are undoubtedly the best and have the best reputation amongst the tech community. That being said, Corsair's focus on making sure nothing leaks, that it's as simple as possible, and it's intuitive, does result in both lower prices and a pretty nice aesthetic. The only issue with it is that you actually have to use a Commander RGB controller in order to control the lighting on all the parts. I would buy the GPU block if I could control it through Asus, or even, well, actually no, just through Asus. Because my ecosystem that I've worked on is mostly through the, actually no, entirely through the Asus Control Center, because I was trying my best to have as minimal of RGB software on my system as possible. That being said, if I did do a build in the future that's also like this, Corsair is definitely in the consideration. Fantex actually showed off a distro plate that's pretty much designed for all PCs. If you have a 140mm slot, like on the back of your case, plus 7 PCIe expansion slots, then it should fit within your system. That's pretty awesome. I could actually throw that into Nova. Not going to, because Nova is gonna have a vertical GPU, and that's gonna go in that slot anyway, but I digress. It's very cool. Thermaltake also showed off a distro block. This one is actually a 360mm distro block, and that one is supposed to be sat right in like the front of your case. Pretty cool stuff. And then also from Thermaltake is an entire PC case that is just one giant distribution block. It's in the prototyping phase. It is honestly one of those things that was like, wow, that is kind of crazy. Although that's crazy, it is cool. I like it. When it comes to liquid cooling stuff, all of the stuff that I've seen so far is pretty awesome. And then also, and on that topic, Team Group showed off an NVMe drive cooled by liquid. Now, it doesn't actually connect into your loop. You actually just fill it with whatever liquid you want. So if you've got like a fluid like this where you've already mixed it, you could have the same fluid in either an M.2 NVMe or an M.2 SATA drive, and you could put that in your build. And if it's, you know, UV reactive like the one behind me, it will glow with the build and it would look so cool. So that is just all the liquid cooling stuff. Honestly, a lot of it came out this year. Also, I think Fantex also showed off their own GPU blocks, etc. Like, it is, everyone was showing off custom cooling. Oh yeah, and Cooler Master. Cooler Master of all companies also showed off a really, really awesome kind of open loop. How would I describe it? It's a kit. It's a kit that you would actually buy the whole thing. But the reservoir intentionally has a vortex in the middle of it, and it looks like a tornado, and it's one of those things like, I can't believe how awesome the space is getting now that I've already entered it. And now there's all these cool things that I want, but I'm going to have to wait until my next PC build, which is just going to tempt me to build more. So you companies disgust me. I'm just going to leave that there. All right. And then let's kind of just really quickly run down a couple of cool little kind of notes. G.Skill has a version of the Trident. I actually have the Trident RGB RAM in there. They have new RAM that actually has a different color on the plating. That color is either gold, red, blue. And they are supposedly going to be compatible at like 5,000 megahertz. Yeah, they're gonna actually be all the way up there for Ryzen 3 from the get-go, which is crazy awesome. They also showed off like server RAM that was like stupidly high in capacity. And yeah, their booth was interesting. They also had a beer dispensing PC that, like, whoever did this, you sir, are a legend. So that was G.Skill. Team Group actually showed off a SSD that's got like a full RGB backing on it. And the cool part is when it's shut down, it actually has a mirror finish. So really cool stuff. That one I could see me using in a build, especially because Team Group has a very good method for keeping the heat away from the SSDs. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do this show once a week, and as you can see, we are set up to do much more than just this show once a week. So once we actually get unpacked and everything starts moving and rolling, we will have videos coming out with me and Gamer Guts, who is actually, she's at work right now, but she's the desk right next to me. So thank you guys again. Wolfie out.